As usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett, when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona, but this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. Well, his success has truly been one of the feel-good stories in mixed martial arts over the last several years. Charles Oliveira kind of left for dead by people in 2018, then went on to become the best lightweight in the world and still believes he can be that yet again if he can get a win tonight.
He's got to win tonight. He's got to get going in the right direction. You lose your championship in the way that he did, you question whether or not Oliveira has the mental makeup to get back going in the right direction. How can you question it, though, when we have seen what he has done prior? This guy is a tremendous striker, unbelievable jiu-jitsu. If you're on the ground with him, you're constantly in danger. He can submit you from any single position. Charles Oliveira's special, man, and it's always fun to be able to call one of his fights.
And I'm not sure minute for minute there is a more exciting fighter in mixed martial arts today than Charles Oliveira, and thankfully the MMA masses get to watch him compete yet again here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy Pimblett! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Charles "The Box"
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here he is, the superstar personified, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett, and now we'll see how he chooses to approach the early portions of this round. He wants more credit for his skills, right? He understands that he has a little bit of a larger-than-life personality, the Barstool Sports deal and everything else. But Paddy Pimblett can fight. He's a willing grappler, he's an electric striker, and has the highlight reel to prove it. And tonight he feels like everything is going to be at his disposal in what he believes is a stylistically favorable matchup. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. Pimblett's got the clinch here. Just misses with that one. Oh, massive hits to the head.
These boys are going at it. Oh, nice body shot.
And he comes through with a big knee. Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Pimblett. Wow, what a head kick. right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taking a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now. It's light. If he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad. He passes to half guard.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Pimblett's in half guard.
Changing the position.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Pimblett's back to the side control now. Under 2 minutes to go. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of, while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm gonna get to a dominant position myself.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Oliveira. Great work here from the bottom fighter. Paddy Pimblett getting worked over. Something fierce here by those hammer fists. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Pimblett getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the show.
Oh, the triangle is in. And not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can...
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
15 seconds remain in the round. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Round 2 is next. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Pimblett's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Good body work with that hook by Oliveira. Oh, big left hook there.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
You know, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening, or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight.
Oliveira going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do eventually.
Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you gotta be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
We may get a finish here with this Von Flue choke, but now he's got to tee up. He's got to get his body off to the side, drive shoulder pressure down, force his opponent to tap.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. And now he's got the back. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pimblett. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Pimblett's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Oh, right into mount.
Making all these shots count. Pimblett's back in full mount.
Attacking armbar. Got that submission locked up very tight.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
If you're on top, I need you to keep that.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Early right hand gets through for Dubrox. straight punch is good. Inside leg kick lands and immediately a mark on his opponent. Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick. Oh, great block there. Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing shots together.
And you can see the damage in his whole body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not...
Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You said off the top, his go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble. He's starting to shift the arm across. If he gets across, he's going to start pulling. He's out. What submission defense on display.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Pimblett's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert. He got it set up. He jumped on it so quick, and now he's just going to step. Look at him. He's starting to posture. Oh, my goodness. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job. Great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. All right, setting up for a submission now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these armbar. Oh, he's getting it deep.
Oh, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there.
Nice.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Rubber guard form now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do here?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work trying to advance position to your ground and pound. If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful.
Oliveira's in half guard now. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Pimblett.
Keep moving those hips until you get your guard back.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Final seconds of round 3. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Oliveira. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, relaxa, respira. Olha,
Você está sendo muito agressivo na luta, tá? Eu tenho que você tem que focar.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Man, he's got good hands. Beautiful strike there. Oliveira going for the body kick there, but he misses. No setup whatsoever there.
He's back up. Oh, nice kick.
Pimblett gets lit up by that straight punch. Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Oliveira. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the elbow.
Yeah, looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Get those combinations going. Move those hands.
Pimblett gets hit with that stiff jab there.
Attack that cut for me.
Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick. Oh, back and forth we go.
Oh, and he lands the leg kick. The stats are in his favor when it comes to that strike. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Just touching him with the jab. Just missed with the leg kick. Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that.
Oh, when he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV. But every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding...
Wow! Gets back to his feet.
Oh!
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter take the judges out of it.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, come on, I'd be tapping. That's got to be it.
You need to work on his position.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Oliveira. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Nice defense. Beautiful transition.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Oliveira, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Massive shot from the top.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, he's out. Yes, indeed. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Good work from the top here by Oliveira. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
Fight every takedown.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
5th and final round, 4th coming.
Jab, snaps the head back.
That one certainly found the target. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Head kick, that's a miss.
All right, relax and set it up, bud. Relax and set it up. Be patient.
Working off the jab, it's good.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot. Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he got out!
Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, feet on the hips here. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
It's working. I'm going to stand inside.
Pimblett's back in full guard. Good, solid strike on the ground. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Trying for a submission here. Heel hook looks tight.
How about that? He avoids the submission and gets right back to his feet.
All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions, go-go-plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to get wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him, you can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes long. That was nice. Getting the mount here.
You get a good awareness by the defensive fighter. Under 2 minutes now with which to work. All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Oliveira, ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. Great submission defense.
All right, side control now. Pimblett's back in side control here.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Let's go. Push, push, push.
Oh, he got to the spot.
1 minute to go in the fight. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Nicely done.
30 seconds. Hurry, baby. 30 seconds.
Side control now. 20 seconds to go in the fight.
Scramble, scramble, get up.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira.
All right, so we congratulate Charles Oliveira on yet another UFC win, but this one, somewhat surprisingly, by decision, he goes to the cards.
So many thought that Charles Oliveira, if taken into deep water, could not last. He has shown time and time again now, submission, knockout, or decision, it'll be hard to beat Du Bronx. Congrats on the massive victory to Charles Oliveira.